Boy, what a day we had today. So many speakers with different perspectives and different ways of looking at the world. And now you know what you can do as a black woman. I want to give you some more perspective. I want to take you back. I want to take you way back. Just in the last 4 years, research has said something that you probably don't know. You might have suspected it. Dancing takes shots. Oh. They found that Eve was a black woman. Did you know that? The way they found that out was how they had DNA. And 150,000 years ago, there were other women around. But one woman's mitochondria in her cells is in every human being that's in the world today. Even the white folks. Eve's progeny traveled and migrated to different countries. It took 20,000 years for black to turn white. Between the sun and vitamin D and all the other things that God put out there, everything changed. And now, 150,000 years later, we have all that we have. So you, black women, are Eve. Now, Eve's progeny went all around the world. And you have a handout on your desk. And page 2 shows you all the black Madonnas in the world. Wikipedia has this list that we replicated for you. And it tells you that black women have been revered everywhere. If you look, you'll see Europe has 26 countries with black Madonnas. France has 40 black Madonnas. Philippines has about 20 or so. They're all around the world. United States has 4. One is in walking distance from where I grew up in Detroit, Michigan. It is not a black Madonna shrine. It's called Shrine of Black Madonna. It's a store. They do have some things there, but we don't revere the black women here. We do not honor them, our royalty. Now let's fast forward some more to slavery days. Who took care of the master's children? Black women. They trusted us enough to allow their children to suckle from our breasts. Okay? Fast forward to today. There are more black women starting businesses than any other nationality or gender. And I just learned today, from someone I'm going to introduce you to in a minute, that black babies who are female survive twice as long as any other premature babies. So black women, hey, you got the magic. We talk black women magic all the time in Black Women's Network. How are you using your magic? God gave it to you. He gave it to you when you were born. That's been what I've been doing since I've been in the world, is helping understand what it means to be a black woman and what it means to be human. And how do we take our black womanness and bring it into the world? We're at a time where the world needs us. It needs every one of you. Whatever gifts you have, they are needed. You follow women today, they're in different fields, but they're excelling. What are your gifts? And how are you excelling in them? You have the ability to change the world. When I owned my speaker bureau, I was the first black woman on the bureau for black speakers. And 99% of the people that I worked with all wanted to change the world. Now I have a coaching company where I help people to coach. Kimberly trained them to be Coach Kim, and I help them to go to the next level, to use authenticity in everything that they do. I certify speakers and coaches and trainers. I'd love to talk with any of you that would like to be involved in that. But the way that you can change the world, whether you're a speaker, trainer, coach, or whatever, is through your daughters. Through your daughters. One of the ladies that I trained, she's been with me for 15 years. She came to me wanting to be a speaker. And when she found I did authenticity, okay. So thought of authenticity, she decided she wanted to do it further. Peggy, stand up. Peggy Muhammad is in the back. She came out here from Dallas, Texas, to be with you today because she found an acronym for the word girl. Goddess in real life. Goddess in real life. And if you look at your third page, we are offering for the first time programs to help you help your daughters find their goddessness. Imagine if your daughters find out that they're really a goddess, a descendant of Eve, a black Madonna, an entrepreneur, and they learn it when they're 6 years old. We have 3 groups, 6 to 10. We teach them, who are you? On the inside. Nowhere do they teach you who you are. I directed Head Start programs for years. I know Maxine, you were in Head Start years ago. And Head Start is to give people a Head Start in life. Children, young people. Give your daughters a Head Start. Imagine a 6 to 10 years old understand about listening to their inner voice. And listening to the voice of God talking to them, how to understand it and follow it. Imagine who they could be. Then we have 11 to 14-year-olds. We help them understand how to make it in the world because people are going to judge you by what they see. But you can't let that happen. Be who you are inside. And then you have your teenagers, your 15 to 18-year-olds, and they're about to go into the world. Why not have them understand how to express themselves? This represents what I took 30 years to understand about authenticity. I don't have time, obviously, today to tell you a whole lot. But what I do invite you to do is step out at my table. Peggy will be there we're only taking 5 students for the 6 to 10, the 11 to 14, and the 15 to 18. It's our first time doing it. She's here today from Texas to tell you a little bit more about it. It's based on helping your children be their authentic self. Your daughters connecting to their goddessness. What is a goddess? A helpmate of God. And from what I've seen in the world, black women are the supreme helpmates of God. After all, even our daughters know that when they're born premature because they fight so hard that they live. Because they know they got something to do. Every one of you know you have something to do. Are you doing it? Are you ready? If you need some coaching for your own goddessness, let me know. Step out and see us. I have several things to share with you. Wednesday is time for you to stop. Thank you.
Thank you.